Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about psychology and sports. Psychology. Psychology, it means it is a study of human behavior. First, psychology, it is derived from the Latin word psyche. Psyche means soul and logo means study or science. So psychology means science of behavior. Psychology, it is derived from the Latin words psyche and logo. Psyche means soul and logo means study. Earlier, psychology is considered as study of soul. Later, this concept is rejected and new concept formed, that is psychology means the study of consciousness of mind. Against this concept is rejected. Today, psychology is considered as study of human behavior. By studying his behavior, we study about his mind. Okay, psychology means the study of human behavior. And sports psychology. Sports psychology means study of behavior of a sports person during training and competition to improve his performance. We study the behavior of our sports persons during training, competitions, and modify his behaviors according to the needs, according to the requirement, which help to improve the performance. Next is personality. What is personality? Personality, it is a typical patterns of thinking, feeling, behaviors, attitude which make a person different. Okay, personality. Usually to an ordinary person, personality means his outer appearance, how the person look, his habit, his way of dressing up, his reputations, etc. But personality is more than this. Personality, it is a typical patterns of thinking, how a person think. Personality, it is a typical patterns of thinking, how a person think, his behavior, his attitude. Okay, means his thinking, feeling, behaviors, attitude, etc. which make a person's unique. The person, how a person think, the way he think, behaviors, how he behave with the other person, his behaviors, his attitude, his characteristic, etc. which make a person's unique. This is known as personality. Every individual have their own personality. No two individuals have same personality. Okay, personality means it is a typical patterns of thinking, how a person think, his behavior, how a person behave, his natures, his characteristics, etc. which make a person's unique. And every individuals have their own personality. No two individuals have same personality. Every individual have their own personality. Every individuals, the way of thinking is different, the way of their behavior is different, his attitude, his characteristic is different. So personality, every persons have their own personality. Personality has 4 dimensions. Dimension of personality has 4 dimensions of personality. First, Physical dimension. Physical dimensions. Physical dimensions means related to his appearance, how a person's appear, his size, structure, shape, color of the skin, etc. Okay, physical dimensions means his appearance, size, structure, weight, etc. Which a persons have different physical dimension, how a person look, his appearance, the size of the body, his structures, weight, etc. Next is mental dimension. Mental dimensions means knowledge. The knowledge of a person, his thought, idea, creativity, etc. Mental dimensions means the knowledge of a person's, his thought, his idea, creativity, etc. Next is social dimension. Social dimension means social quality. The social quality of a person's, like adjustment, how he adjusts in the society. Adjustment, cooperative, okay, how he adjusts in the society, his cooperativeness, togetherness, etc. And last, fourth is physical, mental, social, emotional. Emotional dimensions means the emotion of a person, like anger, hate, happy, aggressive, etc. These are the emotional dimensions. So, physical, mental, social, emotion. Personality. Personality means how the behavior, physical appearance of a person's, his mental thought, idea, social plus emotional, which a persons have their own. So, personality, it is a typical patterns of thinking, how a person thinks, his behaviors, his attitude, his thought, idea, etc., which make a person's unique. Personality, it has four dimensions. Physical dimensions means appearance of a person's, how he appear, his size, structures, weight, height, color of the skin, etc. Mental dimension means knowledge of a person's, his idea, thought, creativity, etc. And social dimension means the social quality of a person's, like adjustment, how he adjusts with the others, his cooperation, how he cooperate, togetherness, etc. And emotional dimension means emotion of a person's, like anger, hate, happy, aggressiveness, etc. Every psychologist Various psychologists has formulated many theories regarding personality of a persons. Okay, psychologists has formulated many theories regarding personality of a person. Some theories are based on body structure of our body. Some theories are based on social characteristic. Okay, some theories are based upon body structures, some upon the social characters, some theories according to the emotional dimension of a person. Like W.S. Selden. W.S. Selden, he classified the human personality on the base of body structure of a persons into three types, like endomorphic, mesomorphic and ectomorphic. Carl Jung, he classified the human personality on the base of social quality, introvert and extrovert. And Big Five theory on the base of emotion like openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness and neuroticism. So let's discuss one by one. W.S. Selden. W.S. Selden, he classified the human personality on the base of body structures. Into three types. Okay, W.S. Selden, he classified the human personality on the base of body structures into three parts. Endomorphic, mesomorphic and last ecto. These are the three types of human personality on the base of body structure. Endomorphic means fatty person. Mesomorphic means healthy person. And ectomorphic means lean and thin person. Okay, lean and thin persons. Slim and thin person. So, according to W.S. Selden's three types of human personality, endomorphic means fatty persons. Endomorphic persons are generally, they have large fat in their body. Okay, endomorphic persons has more fat in their body. They have round shaped body, short neck, short height, white hips, short arm, white hip. They have lot of fat in their body. Endomorphic persons are poor in physical fitness. They have less endurance, less speed, etc. But endomorphic has more strength. This person has more strength. Okay? They have more strength, therefore they are good in power game like weightlifting. Good in power game like weightlifting, sumo wrestling, etc. Endomorphic persons, they are fun-loving, they are talkative, friendly, cooperative in nature, they have social quality, they are easily cooperate with the others, they easily adjust with the others, they are talkative, friendly, expressive natures, fun-loving, event-tempered, food-loving, etc. Next is mesomorphic. Mesomorphic are the healthy persons. They are fit and healthy persons. Okay? Mesomorphic are fit and healthy persons. They have muscular body. They have broad chest, strong leg, arms, and usually medium in height. Mesomorphic persons are good in all sports. Usually they have good physical fitness, therefore they are good in almost all activities. Mesomorphic persons are active, energetic, they have combative persons, they love to do adventurous activity, etc. And last, ectomorphic. Ectomorphic, they are slim and thin persons. They are slim, lean and thin persons. They are usually narrow face, narrow shoulders, chest, hip. Ectomorphic persons have less strength. Okay, they have less strength, they have less power, but they have more endurance. They have good endurance. Therefore, good in running activity. Okay, therefore, endomorphic. Therefore, they are good in running activity. Running activities like 100-meter running, marathon running, cross country, mountaineering, cross country, etc. Ectomorphic persons means lean and thin persons. They have narrow face, narrow chest, narrow hip. They have less fat in their body. Ectomorphic persons have good endurance. They have more endurance. Therefore, they are good in running activities like marathon running. Ectomorphic persons are usually self-conscious. They are not talkative. Okay, they are self-conscious. They are not talkative. They do not cooperate with others. They live in their own world. They have their own thought, idea. They are not friendly with the others. They live in their own world. Okay, just like it is the opposite of endomorphic, mesomorphic. Endomorphic means fatty persons, lot of fat in their body. They have short neck, short height, wide chest, hip. They have good strength. Therefore, they are good in power game like powerlifting, sumo wrestling. Ectomorphic are lean and thin persons. They have less fat in their body, narrow chest, narrow hip. Ectomorphic person has good endurance. Therefore, they are good in running activities, marathon running. Ectomorphic persons, they live in their own world. They are not talkative. They are very sensible. They live in their own world. Okay, they do not adjust with the others. They do not cooperate with the others. They are self-conscious, self-taught, etc. This is about the personality according to the W.S. Selden. Okay, W.S. Selden's endomorphic, mesomorphic, and ectomorphic. Carl Jung. Carl Jung, he classified the human personality on the base of emotion, okay, on the base of social dimension. He classified the personality on the base of social dimension. personality and second is extrovert. These are the two types of personality. According to the Carl Jung, we classify the personality of a human being on the basis of social dimensions into two parts: introvert personality and extrovert personality. Introvert personality, they are less talkative, less friendly, less adjust in the society. They are not cooperate with the others. They are unable to cooperate with the others. They are unable to adjust in the society. They are less talkative, silent. They have their own internal world. They have their own internal world, thought, idea. They are unable to express. They are unable to adjust in the society. Okay, they are unable to adjust in the society. They only think about the futures. They are future oriented. Only think about the futures. Very sensible, very rigid idea, etc. Like writers, they live in their own world, only thinking about the futures, future oriented, socially withdrawn, unable to cooperate with the society, unable to adjust in the society. They are silent, etc. Next is extrovert. It is opposite of introvert. Extrovert personality are outgoing. They are friendly, talkative, adjust in the society. He easily cooperate. He cooperate with the others. He adjusts with the others. He express his idea, thought. He live in the present world. He do not think about the futures. He take the decision quickly and act upon it quickly. Okay? He is outgoing, friendly, talkative, social in nature. He has social behavior, social thought, idea. He interact with the others easily. In introvert, he do not interact with the others. He face difficulty to interact with the others. But extrovert, he interact with the others easily. He adjusts in the society. He cooperate with the others. Supportive natures. They have supportive natures. They have external world. They live in the present. They show interest in the present rather than futures. Think about live in the present. They take their decision quickly and act upon it quickly. They are not affected by the difficulties. Okay, they are not easily affected by the difficulties. These are the two types of personality on the base of Carl Jung. That is introvert personality, extrovert personality. Introvert means socially withdrawn, and extrovert personality, they have social quality. So this is about the personality. Personality, it is a typical patterns of thinking, how a person thinks, his behavior, his attitude, natures, characteristic, etc. Which make a person's unique. Every individual have their own personality. Personality, it has 4 dimensions. Physical dimensions means physical structure, size, shape, height, weight, etc. of a person's. Mental dimensions means the knowledge of a person, knowledge, thought, idea. Social dimension means social quality of a person's, like his adjustment, how he adjusts with the others, his cooperative natures, friendly natures, togetherness. And last is emotional dimension. Emotional dimension means the emotion of a person's, like anger, hate, aggressive, violent behavior, jealousness, etc. These are the 4 dimensions of personality. Next is Big Five theory. Big Five theory. Big Five theory, it is on the base of emotion. Every individual personality of a human being on the basis of emotions like O, C, E, A, N. Openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism.